Buddy, I'm Aggressive Tomato. What's going on? If you guys saw the title of this video, I finally got it! I finally got my Year 3 Vex Mytho. If you don't know, this is my favorite fucking exotic in all of Destiny. It feels so good. I have the chrono shot thing on it and everything. It feels so good. I feel so good about my life, and everyone else can go fuck themselves. So, for those of you who are unaware, this is the Vault of Glass Raid Exotic. The signature Raid Exotic. It is one of the rarest RNG drops, in my opinion, because I'm a horrible person and I can't get RNG. The Vex Mytho is a full auto fusion rifle that shoots one bolt with every shot, and is solar damage, which is awesome. Now, I also have all the vault armor. I have almost every piece of vault gear. It feels so good. For those of you who want to see the actual Vex Mytho body, this is what it looks like normally. This is an upgraded, and I'm keeping it upgraded. So we're gonna go in PvP because fuck me, I guess, and we're gonna wreck some shit with this gun. Now, Vex Mytho was one of my very first exotics that, despite not being as godly as it once was, I will always use it because I love it. It is my favorite exotic, period. I love the Vex Mytho. It filled that spot within my soul that I desperately need filled. So, off topic here. This is a little message for about what's going to happen on Friday. I'm actually going to upload one more Destiny video. It's going to be this video as of this recording. This and on Friday's video are going to be the last Destiny videos I do, unless it's Destiny 2 content. With that being said, there's a reason why I'm doing this. If you are a hardcore fan of mine who likes watching my Destiny videos, the reason why I'm doing this is because it's just getting very hard for me to do Destiny content with such, droughts as it's been. I'm going to do a bunch of Destiny 2 related things. When the beta comes out, which I have early access with thanks to pre-ordering, I will actually download the beta and I will do a bunch of beta videos for you guys. So while Destiny 1 is coming to a close, I will be doing a bunch of Destiny 2 beta stuff. When the beta comes out and is available to play, I'm going to record a bunch of footage, a bunch of things, my personal feelings on it, and I'm going to share that out with you all. And those will be my new Destiny videos that will take the channel. These older ones will be, my last two Destiny videos is this one and the one that comes out on Friday. And as we look at ourselves at Vex Mytho, no one else using it, everyone else is going to get wrecked. I don't care how horrible it is, this gun was made for me and I love it. Just so all y'all know, I am using the Vex Mytho. I'm going to pre-fire it, because fuck all y'all. I love it. Oh, the chrono shot though, man. Like for those of you who don't know, the Vex Mytho is like my exotic. This was my baby back in year one. Like this thing, oh man. It's not a fusion rifle at all. It's just like a overpowered scout rifle. And I get palindrome. All right. So as you can see, the Vex Mytho is not the best gun. It is. Look at this recoil. Look at that. With me using control on it, this shoddy ass recoil is just something that is far far too overpowered to actually be great, but I don't care because it's a Vex Mytho and I love it. Oh man, I didn't upload a video Monday because I was actually raiding at the time. And I'm gonna die from burn. Oh, Jesus. And he got me with my grenade. Alright. That's cool. But yeah, as you can see, you know, like, on Monday, I was going to upload a video, then I was raiding. Because I was doing Vault of Glass. That's the only raid I was doing, I do. And that was before I got this, the Vex Mytho, the best gun of the game. And that's it. And that's the only reason I played Destiny, was just to do Vault of Glass raid. That's it. If I couldn't do Vault of Glass raid, I wasn't playing. Why? Because Destiny constantly has droughts. Get that headshot kill. And yeah, so like, it's just a beast. So that's the only reason why I played Destiny. Was because I wanted to do the Vault of Glass raid. I wanted the raid gear. That's all I wanted. I wanted the Vex Mytho. I got all the raid gear, and now I finally am at peace. I can let Destiny die properly. I can let it die properly. So yeah, back to what I was talking about. So this video is the last real gameplay video I'm gonna be doing. Like realistically, the last Destiny gameplay, in which, you know, in which it's just Destiny content. The video I'm gonna upload Friday is more or less a personal video. I don't know if that's how it's pronounced, but that's what I'm gonna call it as. It is gonna be more personalized, it's gonna be more down to earth. Whereas this one is just fuck it, let's go. I'm ready to tear some ass. Take a grenade. You can slide here with my new robot leg. I'm getting melted, motherfucker. I don't know if you can tell, but I am having a blast with this. It's a linear fusion round when you think about it. Oh, thank you, good sir. Yes, sir. I love your bubble. Yep, I kind of expected that. So, with the Vex Mytho, let's talk about it. So, from year one, when I first got it, when I first run a Vault of Glass normal mode, I was like, man, this is awesome, you know. Like I'm loving this. I'm gonna pull the Found Verdict. Okay, never mind. I tried to pull the Found Verdict, but he was like, nope. He wants me to use Vex Mytho. That guy, I like that guy. He wants me to use Vex Mytho. It's background story. And then I was like, man, this can't possibly get any better. And then hard mode came out. I was like, whoa, hard mode. Oh, jeez. This is back in the day when, like, you couldn't just do hard mode. You had to have Gallahorn, and I did not. All throughout year one, I never got Gallahorn. So I was just like, oh man. Like, I didn't have Gallahorn, so I couldn't do the hard mode raid. Aha, bitches. Stealing your heavy. What the fuck now? I stole your heavy. What you gonna do about it? Career in the corner. I'm gonna show off the corrective measure. Corrective measure, bitches. Yes. I have surplus. Look at all this ammo I have in reserves. So much goddamn ammo. Dun 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 dun. Get that done. Aha! No one can beat me in my corrective measure. I love it. So, continue my story, which I get sidetracked easy. Like, if this is your first time seeing my videos, yeah, I get sidetracked easy. So, okay, so I was like, man, this is awesome. And this was about the first time I I really got dedicated to trying to do this. I was like, yep, I need to do the raid. I'm gonna get the hard mode gear now, which at the time I was like, I don't really think. Back then in the RNG drops, it was horrible. So I was going around. I was like, man, this is fun and all, but you know, I don't. What's the gun that that solidifies me wanting to do all this? And then out of nowhere, I believe news spread around of this new exotic, the Vex Mythoclast, and I was like, what the fuck? The Vex Mythoclast? Then a raid exotic? What? Impossible. RNG drop? Nah, never happening. And so for about a good while, I was like, nah, it's never gonna happen. No, and no way is this useful. I'll never get the Vex Myth. I shouldn't fight for it. Fourth time. It was my fourth time doing Vault of Glass. We got an Atheon. Oh my god, hardest Atheon I've ever had to fight. Hardest Atheon. Because I didn't have Galahorn, and the people I was doing it with didn't have it either. It was I believe they were doing for the people who don't have Galahorn, this is your call, or whatever. Like you can do this raid with us, and you don't need Galahorn, because back then, this was still when Galahorn was overpowered, which was like all of year one. Out of nowhere, we barely hit the. He's so low, and it's no longer times vengeance. No, it's no longer times vengeance, and we're just hanging out there. It's getting hairy, you know. Like we got supplicants everywhere, and so we're killing oracles. Last oracle, we shoot it down with our little with my I don't know. I think I was using a rare auto rifle. And at the time, because I just didn't have a good auto rifle or a helmet. I didn't have the helmet or auto rifle. Ooh, all right. And I didn't have a good auto rifle at all. I didn't have anything good. I had a blue primary and a blue helmet. Because back then you never got a helmet. I only had a blue helmet. And I sit there. The rolls go around, and everybody wants the Vex Myth though. Everybody does. And so I get a helmet drop, and I'm like, oh shit, a helmet drop, awesome! And I finally get a helmet to replace my blue helmet. I still had some legendary New Monarchy vest at the time. I only had the boots, the helmet, that was it. Eventually I did get the full raid set, but I also had the cloak. Don't forget the cloak. But my primaries are full, and a bunch of blues. So you know, I'm upset. The LFG team I was with at the time, LFG, I use that term very lightly. They're just people who we clamor together. We go to the tower. I got a postmaster message. There's just a few engrams. I'll do a little bit. I have these 2 primary engrams. Do these primary engrams? They're nothing. They're just straight greens. And I'm like, man. And I'm like, man, I just have 2 blues and a green, a bunch of blues, some greens in here. I really wish I could get a legendary or heck, maybe an exotic, please. Go to postmaster, and when I go into my postmaster, I'm just sitting there like, please RNG Jesus, let me get a legendary engram. Go in there, and I see this golden Vex gun. It's gold, and I'm like, oh my fucking god. An exotic? Holy shit! And I'm just freaking out. And everybody's like, well, what'd you get? Did you get the Source Regime? Did you get Hawk Moon? What'd you get? So, there were no engrams in my thing at all. So I empty all my primaries, I get this thing, and it's called the Vex Mythoclast. I'm like, wait a minute. Is it not the raid gun? So I equip it, and everyone freaks out. This is my year 1 Vex Mytho, and everyone's just like, oh my god! Oh! And I'm just freaking out. I upgraded from my blue primary in year 1 to Vex Mytho instantly. And I was just shocked. I was like, oh my god! Oh! Oh! Ooh, and it felt crispy. It felt like RNG cheese is just like, hey, and that's it. I was like, oh my god. I didn't like at the time. Vex Mytho was overpowered, and then it got nerfed and then kind of buffed again throughout year 1 until I got a legendary. A few weeks later, the only gun I used was Vex Mytho, and it was like, I can't use Icebreaker or anything else because I think I had Icebreaker. I don't know if I had Icebreaker. I know I only had a few ones, and I'm holding the banner, awesome. And from that moment, in my head, I was like, this is my gun. This is the gun I will use to the ends of the earth. I don't care how horrible it is or how everyone says it's the worst gun ever. I love it. And that's the story of why I love Vex Mythos so much. It was the first ever non-blue I had in year 1. So like I kind of use it so much in Overkill. It's just that it was glued in my mind that this is the best gun for me. Not because it's the best gun. Not because like it's particularly good or anything. Just because it's exotic. And like it took me forever. And so for all of year 1, it's the primary thing I used. I always had my inventory. I never got rid of it. And then Taken King came out. When it did, I was like, oh man, like, I wonder, no more elemental primaries. I wonder what they're going to do, with the previous ones. People are just going to buff that up to the max light and use those. But from what I found was that when I learned that you couldn't carry your 1 weapons over, I was legitimately pissed. Not because I had a god roll thing at the time, just because I couldn't carry my Vex Mytho over. It took me forever to fight for it and to claim it. But instead, all I have now is something that takes up inventory space. Yet, I was just like so angry that I promised myself I would never get rid of my Vex Mytho unless I can get an updated and fusible version. And then Rise of Iron came out. And what sold me on the idea that they're definitely bringing back the year 1 guns was because I was like, wait a minute, if they're bringing back Kavavstav, Thorn, Gallahorn, yeah, please bring back Vex Mytho. They never did. They never did in the early days of Rise of Iron. I was hoping that they said, oh, by the way, all red primaries being buffed up. That's what I was hoping they would one day say. But they never said. Instead, it was always, nah, we're not going to buff up the raids. Ha, get you, bitch. I stole your kill and I don't care. And then, out of nowhere, they announced, I believe it was the Festival of Lost 2016. I was just like, oh my god, no way. And I was stuck. Thank you. And I was like, oh man, maybe now they'll bring it back, Festival of the Lost. Since I lost something, I lost my year 1 Vex Mytho to power level. I still have my inventory, but, my vaults. But I don't have it anymore in, my heart. It doesn't feel right. Then, out of nowhere, the Dawning came. And I was like, oh my god, the Dawning. You're going to do so much for us. You're going to, Icebreaker's coming back. You're bringing back, Vex Mytho and Necrochasm, right? Nope. They didn't. Nope, they did not. Oh, and the hammer. Alright. And they never brought it back in Dawning. I was pissed. This was when Destiny died for me and most of my friends. Me personally, me and my friends, we we kind of just had to take a break. And I didn't take too much of a break. For 1 week, I was like, I'm not gonna play until they update the game with some more stuff. Yeah, that only lasts for about a week, and then like I was like, I'm gonna go play some Destiny. Maybe there's some stuff to do. I never actually got. I believe when the game kind of died was when I got my icebreaker. So, thanks to that Destiny death a bit, I actually got a gun that nowadays in trials is a requirement. If you don't have icebreaker or a sidearm of some kind in trials, don't even attempt. So, at more time and on, I was like, they're announcing future content, but what? What could bring me joy in Destiny anymore now that the game has kind of died down? Only hardcores play Destiny at the time. Heck, to this day, that's kind of how it is. However, when they announced Age of Triumph and the raids are coming back, out of nowhere, I was finally like, no way, no how. And then they announced all the raid primaries coming back, and I just jumped up from my feet when I first heard that, because I knew my favorite gun, Vex Mytho, would be coming back full force. Like none of this little itty bitty, yeah, it might come back. No, I was sure. And sure enough, when Necrochasm came back, I was like, oh my god. Can't wait. I can't wait. And then I got Necrochasm. And I was like, oh man, the Rectochasm it's called now because apparently it became really good. However, I was still unsure myself because I was like, nah, I mean, where's my, where is it, you know? Where's my Vex Mytho? Took me all until this Tuesday. Well, sorry, this Monday actually. No, sorry, yeah, this Monday to get it. Took all the way to get to that time. And then out of nowhere, once I finally got it, I knew I knew I needed to make a video on this thing. I already have Chrono Shot on it because I've been saving it up from when I first got it. Aha, motherfuckers, enforcer, bitches, Vex Mytho. Golden penis slaps you in the face. You in the face. Strength of the wolf. I'm going to try and end it off here with a kill streak going on. I'm not going to go unbroken at all. But I know what I must do. I need to end it off with a kill streak. Just end this game off with a good old-fashioned fuck you. Oh, got him. Yeah, boy. Oh, yeah. If I'm going to face palm it, like, come on, guys. Come on. Aren't you guys going to fight? I'm using Vex Mytho here. Come on. I'm not that hard. So yes, that is my true ultimate love for Vex Mytho. It's just, I need to tell you right now, it's my favorite exotic from the original Destiny. To this day, I've always kept a soft spot for Vex Mytho. Even though it's not a good gun, it's not a great gun. It's okay. It's fun. And in solar playlists, if you have it, it's fun to melt things. but like, I mean, to be honest, this is probably the last state for my hunter right now. All the vault armor, as much vault gear as I can get. I don't have a shell for Vogue. I have one of these, but this might be this is how I play Destiny. This is my actual loadout for the OG Destiny. Of course, you know, we had none of this, and you only had the white ghost, so it'd be about this, you know. I can't actually, because I can't put an artifact here because I can't take that out. But this was kind of like the loadout excluding the artifact. A white ghost, all my vault gear, and that was it. The vault gear, the vault stuff, gunslinger, of course. We didn't have Night Stalker, and I very rarely use Blade Dancer. But this was my Guardian all in year one, all circling back from the moment I finally became the Guardian I always wanted to be, and to now, when the last actual gameplay video I do. On Friday's video, I'm gonna keep it kind of a surprise, but I think this is a good way to end off my Destiny stuff. My hunter, he's kind of it now. You know, he slayed Oryx, Crota, Atheon, stopped Siva. And now he's just waiting until he needs to be called upon. And I think Gaul is going to give him a reason to. If you like today's episode, please like, comment, and if you really like it and want to see me go into Destiny 2 when that comes out during the beta, I will officially be doing beta stuff. Once it is available, I will be posting beta stuff on this channel, which I love. The beta is going to completely exclude the upload rule. I'm just going to upload videos as much as I can with a live stream, play with my friends, that kind of thing. Friday's going to be the Destiny video, and then I think I'm going to go ahead and I will end it all off with a good old-fashioned hail our Lord and Savior, Mr. Sunny. That little clan tag that I made, that's coming in Destiny 2. See y'all on Friday for my last Destiny video, and then after Friday, I'm gonna hopefully when the beta hits, I'm gonna be doing some beta footage. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for doing everything, and most importantly, thank you Vex Mytho for being my favorite exotic. In fact, my favorite gun. Period. See y'all next time. Remember to hail our Lord and Savior. Bye-bye!